So as near as I can tell, I have no decent launch window for any of these three planets. Eve, Duna, and Moho are all in the wrong places right now for a reasonable return. Considering the fact that this ship is not exactly optimally rigged for I had trouble with it. So I'm not entirely decided how I'm going to pull this off yet. I mean, maybe there's a non-optimal approach of some sort. I don't know. Do I do a secondary burn out here to get us a little closer to the target, I wonder? Let's see. I wonder how exactly one would do that. What would get us closer? Obviously accelerating in the direction... Oh, hello. Like that. Could do it. Periapsis of... That might actually be just about right on the nose. I wonder if I did that sooner, if it would be more efficient. Yeah, I could get there sooner. Get there, later, but maybe that's the way to do it. Do a mid-flight burn like that. The question is, I wonder if it uses more fuel to do it sooner or later in the flight. Well, considering how little of a course adjustment it is, it looks like doing it sooner is more effective, more fuel efficient. So let's use that as my tentative plan. Now what was it, Control F5 or Alt F5? There we are. We're going to call this pre-Duna transfer. Because I got the thing in orbit, I can always, if I reload and try again later, it won't be the end of the world. And that just keeps me from accidentally overwriting it. So 25 minutes till burn. It's going to be a 3-minute and 27-second burn. And then we'll be able to reset ourselves for... yeah, I don't know. This is all new to me. So, but it says 3 minutes. I might have to add Poodle to the mix there. Hopefully not. I really could use all of the additional throttle it will give me. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. I think I've got what I need to do to get this to work the way I want it to. But we'll find out. The proof will be in the first attempt. Lock on. Back we go. Come on. A little bit back. I did leave both. I did turn those on. Yes, I did. I hope I don't regret bringing such a small amount of RCS fuel. RCS off. RCS off. Let's carve a little time off of this. I know I'm not at an optimal departure, but actually the point where I'm departing is near the top of my orbit, so I guess that's not bad. Oh, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So 1 minute and... no, 2 minutes. 2 minutes and T-minus 1:45. Yes. One minute and 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45. Here we go. Powering up to full. Yep, the burn time is accurate. This is the part where I just have to trust the numbers and hope for the best, and watch that little blue dot on my on my orbited planning here. Now, of course, I'll have to replan that second burn to account for changes in everything. Okay, 1 minute burn done. We still have fuel remaining in our engines. We're still over 50%, and we are not 50% done our burn yet. I'm hoping with hope that we don't have to burn into the poodle for this burn. I mean, there's a lot of fuel on this stage. Okay. Nearly 50% of the way through this burn. Our numbers are beginning to increase more rapidly. My hands are sweating, because that's what happens when I'm doing a burn, which I'm not sure is going to work or not. I mean, the honest truth is I don't know if this thing has enough fuel to do the job. I want to say it does. I really want to hope it does. That's a lot of gas for a interstellar probe. But I really don't know. 50% of the burn complete. Minute and 20 seconds remaining. We are still right on our mark. Within a reasonable proximity thereof. Relocking just a bit. 1 minute remaining in our burn. Our orbit is extending beyond... I don't know where at this point. We are going off into the wild blue yonder now. It's amazing how most of our burn is in the first... Most of our distance gain is in the last portion of the burn. So hopefully this course correction will not cost us too much. 30 seconds to go. We still have fuel in the tank, which is good. 20 seconds to go. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kill it. Let's get rid of my burn. It will do, I think. It will do. Alright, now burn number 2. There's our mark. In 11 days, we'll do a course correction. That course correction is a... Oh my, that's a long burn. Okay. So it's a 4-minute burn there to make the encounter. Now, does that number increase or reduce here? 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see, how are we doing? If I do it sooner. You know what? Let's just cancel this burn. Let's redesign it. This is the one I'm not sure about. Because it's actually a very expensive burn. And it's possible I just can't pull this off the way I want to. Burn less. Am I doing this wrong? I'm probably doing this wrong. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so we need to tip right there. Accelerate. And turn. Oh, there it is. That's a very expensive burn, let's just say. To even get close, I have to burn for another 4 minutes. I don't think my ship can handle that. In fact, I'm nearly positive my ship can't do that. This is a basic ship, not a... And the later I do it, the more it's going to cost, I think. Maybe. I wonder. Let's see what happens if I tip that just a little. Am I getting closer? Oh boy. Yeah, some of these course translations here are really expensive. A lot less gas. I'm getting the impression I might as well have just gone with my original plan here. I think I'm going to have to just wait. Until one of the two planets comes into the right conjunction for me. Because that's way more expensive than I can afford on this ship. I can obviously... So this is the good news. The ship can make this translation. So, okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to end the recording here, reload my game, and time accelerate until I have a more usable... until I have a departure window that I can actually use. Because I don't know how else I'm going to pull this off. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it's okay. That's actually less. It's a 3-minute burn to pull this off. We actually get really close. 600,000. Wow. A little more gas right there. I mean, I guess I could give this a shot. Oh, there we go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get a 25,000 kilometer orbit in 81 days. I don't know if I can do any better than that, is the thing. I can't tell. Oops. Well, that probably won't help. That stupid... that purple. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just do? Oh, I went to the tracking station somehow. Fly. Back to that ship. Let me think on this for a bit, and I'll either bring you guys back in when I figure it out, or I'll bring you back in once we've hit conjunction. Hello and welcome back. We have a Duna periapsis that is reasonable. I don't think this ship can do it, but if I don't try, I will never know. So what I need to do is I need to turn this ship. I probably do not have enough RCS on this thing, just in case you guys are wondering, to look at the sun so that we don't run out of batteries while we are on our way. It's 6 days until our burn time. So we need to rotate this thing all the way around very slowly. And let's see. Yeah. And just turn this thing around so that it is facing the sun so we can get some juice into it. And hopefully even half these solar panels working will be enough to do the job. Oh, we're almost there. Excellent. So that is enough to recharge the batteries slowly, but actually, nice thing is, all right, so 6 days until this burn of dubious efficiency. Batteries are charged. Nice. There goes the Kerbal system. Bye-bye, Kerbal. There goes... that'd be Minmus. Gone and gone. Yeah, so we're going to try. My instinct is this is still not going to work. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. (22 hours), 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking good. 4, 3. Coming along, coming along, coming along. I mean, what we're talking about here is an extraordinarily expensive orbital adjustment, as far as I'm concerned. I just can't see it being anything other than a really absurdly expensive orbital modification, and the kind of thing that you really don't want to be trying to do if you don't have to on a low-tech early ship. But this is a learning experience. I've never gone beyond the Kerbal system. So I can learn from this and launch another ship in the next episode, which is what it's probably going to be, or just use the quick save from this episode. So I don't know how long this burn needs to be. So we're going to give it a 1 minute 30-second window. I suspect it's not even remotely enough. 30 seconds to go. And we'll hope for the best. 3, 2, 1, fire. And yes. Okay. Well, I have to burn for another 3 minutes to pull this off, which means I'm definitely going to have to pull that Poodle engine into the mix. I wonder if I can activate this engine without firing the staging. I can. But if I fire it later... Oops. There we are. That may have screwed things up anyways. If I wait, I can fire it without having to try and push the weight of all this extra hardware right here, which has got some points to it. These may not weigh a lot empty, but they still weigh more than I necessarily want to have to push. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Getting ready to eject the engines. No fuel wasted. Here it goes. Full throttle to the Poodle. Poodle, Poodle, you are my only hope. 2 more minutes of burning to go. And then, of course, I need the additional... I'm going to need fuel to aerobrake myself into orbit around the planet, too, which is possibly not going to go well, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, nothing gained, nothing ventured. Something like that. So we're see, because we're going to be doing, the encounter is going to be close. It's only going to be 6,000 kilometers. It's still far away. But all right, we've still got 3/4 of a tank left and a minute of burning time left. I think this might actually work. I just hope I have enough to get myself into a close enough orbit for science. What it's probably going to be is extraordinarily eccentric orbit. And I'll use the wide orbit to recharge the batteries between science transmissions. This is my instinct anyways. Because there's going to be a... The problem is I'm, of course, making my orbital speed so much higher, and I have to burn that speed off to achieve orbit around a planet. It's going to be a very, very narrow window to achieve orbit around Duna. But we're going for a Duna encounter at least, which is cool. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kill it. Go away. Go away. Go away. We have a Duna encounter. It's a very, very high orbit, but you know what? We need to get into that gravity well, and we don't need to leave it. So we're going to quick save right here. And we are going to clock, we're going to set a maneuver of 209 days. That's a long trip. So we're going to time warp ourselves to Duna. And I will see you there for the hopefully uneventful burn down. So yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Because 209 days is going to take a long time to even for time warp. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. It is 8 days until our encounter with Duna. How exactly that's going to go remains to be seen, but this is my burn that I have spent a few minutes to plan to attempt to burn us into an orbit. It gets a little interesting when the moons start getting involved. But this is about what I need to do. I think 90 kilometers. We'll go with 100. Hopefully that is a high enough orbit for me to achieve some scientific, or a low enough orbit for me to achieve some scientific results from Duna. We have about 50% of our gas tank left, and yes, in 8 days we have full batteries with a quick save in case I overshoot. So with 1 day remaining, we will reconfigure our position, and 7 days to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slow down. I don't know how long this burn has to be, but I'm expecting a few minutes at least. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Slow down. Oh, we are now in Duna space, aren't we? I'm almost certain of it. Yeah, as far as the game is concerned, we are now in space around Duna. It's a very narrow window for us to do this burn, but let's quick save right here. We have full batteries, 8,000 electrical. We have lots of solar cells, lots of sunlight. These are still working well enough to keep my ship active, which is important. Okay, time warping. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, another little jostle to our angle. I didn't want to reduce my power too much if I could avoid it. There was no value to it. Now, can I see the planet? Honestly, I wouldn't even know where to look at this stage. I have a sneaking hunch, though, that it's a very small object on a very large horizon right now. So, preparing for our orbital burn around our first potential encounter with another planet. Here we go. In 1 hour, we're planning it as I'm going to guess a 1 minute burn, or a 2 minute burn, I should say. So we're going to need to start at T-minus 1 minute, I think. I'll save that right there. No, the batteries are actually getting used up right now. That's okay. We're not going to be at this for too long. Have plenty of time on our approach in to charge the batteries. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And T minus 1 minute coming up. Let's hope it's a nice short burn. It is. It's a 2. Well, man, I was right on the nose, wasn't I? 2 minute burn. Less than a 2 minute burn. SAS on. Lock it on that. Lock it on. This is it. Burning into orbit around the planet that I cannot see. Hope we got enough fuel. I hope we got enough juice for this. Hopefully burning into orbit here. We're bringing down the apoapsis, which will put us in an actual orbit. Exciting. Very exciting, guys. I just hope I got this right. I can't tell. Is that? Yes, it is twisting. Escape time is increasing. Yes. That's all that matters. Because if escape time is increasing, it means that our orbit is decreasing. Okay. We just need to make sure we don't stop it. There's actually the potential for encountering the moons of Duna if we're not careful, so... 16, 15, 14, 13, there it comes! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. A little lower. There. Hopefully that's not too low. But that is still not a perfect... Oh, crap. Wait, that's the wrong... Oh, crap, that's the wrong periapsis. Stupid moons. This is what I get for not watching the planet. Let's see, what can I do? I could make use of this. See if I can just adjust the orbit slightly right there. And then, although we're coming in, let's see. Actually, that might work out in my favor. Although a 30-second burn is probably... Well, I've got a quick save if this goes horribly wrong, so... Periapsis, we need a little lower. And that's going to be another 1 minute burn. Well, you know what's really funny is I could actually orbit Ike right now. Actually, I'm probably not going to be close enough to get any useful data out of that. Well, let's see what happens. Let's let her drift back to charging the batteries for a few minutes, and in 3 more days we will attempt to not crash into the planet. There it is. There it is. 2 days. Wow. That is cool. 22 hours till burn. So 1 minute burn, so we need to burn at T minus 30 seconds to not crash into this planet. And that is a close encounter of the... Okay, so moons are a complicating factor for planetary approaches. Let's just say. I'll double check our node after we are out of Ike encounter territory. We are. Alright. Let's do that one more time. Actually, we'll burn. If I burn really late... Now, is it cheaper to burn late or early? It's cheaper to burn early. Takes a lot less fuel. Alright, let's get rid of that. If I burn right here, and all we want to do is pull that out there, and then burn ourselves down, out, and down just a bit more. That gives us lots of time for, I don't know how much atmosphere this thing has, so let's go with, that's much better. I might actually be able to get us into a nice clean orbit there. So let's go with 70, well, it's 80, because atmosphere is 70 on Kerbin. So it seems to me that's a good number right there. And that's a much shorter burn than the last one I designed. So that's all, oh crap, we are having a battery problem here. That's definitely going to be our first priority here. I almost killed the batteries, didn't I? What's going on? Come on, swing it over towards that sun. I hope that's enough fuel. I may have screwed up the orbit, honestly. Okay. So 1 hour. I may have screwed this up, but we're still going to try. It's not charging it very fast, but it's also not an optimal angle right now. 7, 6, 5, 4. Another few minutes here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Have a few seconds to get ourselves into the actual burn position here. And hopefully, yeah, we're not at an optimal angle to get sunlight, but we will take care of that shortly. Priorities, priorities, right? So at T-minus 15 seconds. Here we go. Perfect. Periapsis is up. We'll kill it as soon as we are in an orbital periapsis. And I'm curious how high the atmosphere is here anyways. Oh crap. Well, that was a screw up of epic proportions, wasn't it? This is me not even watching the damned nav ball and not turning on my frigging SAS. Well, hopefully I have enough RCS juice to finish the job if the engines can't. I just need 7 more seconds of burn. 50, there we are. Okay, cool. 50 is high enough. 50 kilometers is high enough, and it's out of accidentally hitting Ike position. So for the moment, let's reorient this ship a little. We're not going to worry about the fact that this is a grossly eccentric orbit, because this is we'll see what happens. This is sort of a see what we shall see type. Okay, come on. Turn. Ah, that's what's screwing me up. Okay. We are not at full sun angle yet. No, not yet. Here we go a little further. Here we go. Let's see, sun's on, not on those yet. Almost. There we are. Lock it on there. And these ones do not have any yet. So a little bit more on that angle till the rest of the panels power up. There we are. Locker on. Are there any panels that are not online? A couple. These, those ones again. All right, well, you know what? 5, that's going to be good enough for my purposes. Let's see what happens when I ask for some science. Oh, we're high over Duna right now. Well, let's send our first trans 1024 science from Duna home and see how we do on battery. What? What? What do you mean we can't talk to Kerbal Space Center? We are not out of range. What? Since when? I am confused. Okay, so how does one... Okay, obviously, there's something... Yeah. There is something that I obviously still need to accomplish this task. Because, yeah, so there it's opening up, it's attempting to transmit, it's not transmitting. All right, quick saving right there. I am going to go determine why I can't establish contact with KSC, and I will be right back. So it would appear that the unfortunate news is that even at the closest approach we're ever going to get between Kerbin and Duna, it is not close enough for a data transfer. So, yeah. The good news is this technology will work. All I need to do, this is all I need to do, is get the next communicatron technology. And then redesign this ship with the new communicatrons and fly it out here again. That's what I get for not reading the manual. Subtle little things like won't work beyond 100 million kilometers. And currently this thing, let's see, the distance to Kerbin is... I see, I think it was 100,000 kilometers. You know, let's just go back and quickly check. Go to the Space Center, check the communicatron cheat sheet, shall we say, which is right here. Right, not that one. Not that one, it's back here. There it is, Mark II, 100,000 kilometers. We're at 20 million kilometers. So, I need enough science to get... Where is it? Was it this one? Yes, there it is. The Communicatron 8888. Long-range, high-speed communications. This is the one... we need. Electric charge 10 per packet. Yeah. Packet size is smaller again than this one, so it's a little more efficient too. Okay, so I think in the next episode, I'm going to look at some of the, let's see, I need, what, 130 science. Might be able to get that by doing some atmospheric sampling flights if I can figure out how to get that ship how to get that data working better. So I will see you in the next episode where we make another attempt at designing a functioning airplane. Thank you all. But to finish things off, because we've got to finish things off properly, littering is not on my agenda. So it is absolutely necessary for this to park itself on Duna. So at the apoapsis, we're there now. We need to drop our periapsis down, just like that. Just a quick little boost with the last of our gas, and we'll send this thing crashing into Duna, which will also give us a chance to study the atmospheric characteristics of this ship. It's a very good thing that the budget hasn't been implemented yet, because this would have been a very, very expensive mistake. And that was enough. All right. Let's send her home. Here comes Duna. Like a bloody bat out of hell. So not exactly the way I'd hoped this episode would end, but this is life. I thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much as always, and I will see you in the next episode. Wow. That got some serious distance there. Bye for now.